CHAMPS at the state finals is presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. Also brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. And Hungry Howie's, famous for flavor. Welcome to the 2019 version of State Champs coverage of the MHSAA Boys Tennis Lower Peninsula State Championships. I'm Lauren Plant, and our state final shows are presented by Lawrence Technological University. Now, if you're a high school tennis player who wants an opportunity to continue your career at the next level, Lawrence Tech offers a very competitive men's tennis program, and you can recruit yourself by going to the website ltuathletics.com and clicking the Be Recruited link. Fill out a short questionnaire, and you too could soon be a Blue Devil. Lots of familiar faces at this year's high school tennis state championships. We had two divisions of reigning champs competing in other divisions this year, so that was intriguing. Let's start our coverage in Division 4.
I'm Gabe O'Neill, and Hope College was the site for the Division 4 Boys Tennis State Finals. And we begin in number 4 doubles. Cameron Beechler and Ben English from Grand Rapids Catholic Central taking on Jack Gordon and Nicholas Johansson of Kalamazoo Hackett. The 4-seed duo of Beechler and English in the near court took the first set 6-1 and were looking for the straight sets win. After a good volley, Beechler gets a lot of English for that winner, and they would go on to win in straight sets to claim the 4 doubles title. The Cougars finished in 7th overall.
Going into the season, this is my first year playing tennis for Catholic Central, so I was kind of going into it as something to be kind of fun, and little did we know that both of us would be going as far as winning regionals, let alone state championship.
We move to number 3 doubles. The top seeds, Chase Behrens and Sam Bradley for Grand Rapids North Point Christian, took on Noah Festerling and Ben Groth from Allegan. In the near court, Bradley for North Point Christian with the overhead smash in front of the net. They took the first set 6-4. Back comes Allegan in the second set. It's Festerling right there at the net with the smash as well, and they would go on to even up the match at a set apiece. But the tandem of Behrens and Bradley would be too much in the third, as Barron comes through for the winner as they go on to take the 3 doubles crown.
We had the 1 seed coming in. We knew that we don't know if we deserved it, but now we've proven that we deserved it, and we're just happy to beat Allegan.
Yeah, and they're a great team.
They were a very good team. Very good team.
More from North Point Christian as we go to 2 doubles, as Elon Bosma and Derek Diepenhorst came in the top seed, taking on Connor Cavanaugh and Anthony Townsend of Hackett. In the far court, it would be Cavanaugh for the Irish with the winner down the line. It was a contested first set, but the Mustang duo of Diepenhorst and Bosma would prevail. It would be the senior Diepenhorst with the winner in front as they went on to win the first set 7-6. And it went back and forth in the second set. After a good volley, it would be Bosma with the nice cross-court forehand. Then here on match point, another good back and forth volley, but Hackett hits it at the net as Diepenhorst and Bosma close out their high school careers with the number 2 doubles title. North Point Christian as a team finished in 6th.
It's just a dream come true. We've been working our whole careers for this moment. As seniors, it feels amazing to win our last match.
Moving now to 1 doubles. Another matchup of top 2 seeds as Brennan Schunard and Ben Schmood of Traverse City St. Francis was up against Evan McKinley and Owen Wojcicki of Ludington. And we picked things up in the opening set. Traverse City St. Francis in the near court came out firing, as the senior Schunard comes through with the blistering forehand. Then moments later, check out Schmood with the beauty of a drop shot winner as they went on to take the first set 6-1. We go to the early part of the second set. After a good volley, it would be McKinley for Ludington at the net with the smash. But it would be too much St. Francis in this match as Schmood is right there for the winner. As they took 1 doubles, teammate Cody Richards took number 3 singles as St. Francis finished in a tie for 4th place.
Feels great knowing that I left him with state championship and knowing that I might have more to come. It's a great feeling.
We now go to the singles matches. In the number 2 flight, we had Tommy Hegan of Ann Arbor Gabriel Richard taking on Jack Ford for Kalamazoo Hackett. And we start in the first set. Ford in the near court, in front for the winner, and he would take the first set 6-4. Hegan, the 2nd seed coming into the finals, was in search of his first state title. After a good volley, gets the drop shot to go for the winner. Then later on, Hegan would get the nice backhand that stays in bounds. Ford would get injured and concede the match, as Hegan would be your number 2 singles champion. Ann Arbor father Gabriel Richard would also finish in a tie for 4th place.
It's really exciting. I've wanted this all 4 years, so I'm really happy to finally be a state champion.
Next to number 1 singles, William Cooksey of Grosse Pointe Woods University Liggett was going for his 3rd straight state title, going up against Ian Sood of Gabriel Richard. The junior Cooksey comes at the net with the mash. He would take the first set 6-1. Cooksey was on his game throughout the tournament, here with the crisp forehand winner, as he would go on to claim his 3rd straight number 1 singles title. Liggett would ultimately end the day in 3rd place.
It feels great. I mean, I'm glad I could provide for my team, and it feels good to be a champ 3 times in a row and not let it slip.
And finally, we go to 4 singles. Freshman Eli Festerling for Allegan came in the top seed, going toe-to-toe with the 2nd seed, Jerry Scherer of Liggett. It would be Festerling with the backhand winner. He would take the first set 6-4. Then, in the 2nd set, after a good volley, Festerling gets the backhand drop shot that Scherer can't catch up to, as he would go on to win in straight sets.
Feels pretty good. It's starting to hit me just now. I didn't really connect the dots as soon as I came off the court, but it just feels better and better.
We had a tie for the team state title between Kalamazoo Hackett and Allegan, with 21 points total for both. For Hackett, it's their first state title in 14 years, and for Allegan, it's the first ever boys tennis state title in school history.
So, co-champs in D4. We're going to be right back with last year's Division IV champ Ann Arbor Green Hills, now seeing if they can get it done in 3. Stay tuned.
I'm on the Blue Devil football team, and that's a great place to be, because other colleges wouldn't let me be both a football player and a nursing student. And just because I'm a dog on the field doesn't mean I can't take care of people. And man, do I love people. The small class sizes at LTU give me awesome access to my nursing professors. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Kevin Trzynski with you for the Division III Finals out at Kalamazoo College. Historic Stowe Stadium, the site. Ann Arbor Green Hills, St. Clair, Grand Rapids Christian, Cranbrook, and Country Day all participating in the finals. And we start with 2 doubles. Cranbrook, in white, the defending champs in D3, Hayes Bradley and David Hermelin. Nice play by the Cranes. Ball just inside for the point. David Hermelin for Cranbrook with the power serve. The return back into the net. Although Cranbrook was getting their opportunities, Joey Formicola and Daniel Stojanoff from Green Hills would get the job done. The return by the Crane does not go. Formicola and Stojanoff would win their flight for Green Hills in 2 sets, 6-3 and 6-2. To 3 dubs. Green Hills in the far court taking on Country Day. Finn Felderson and Nathan Rosenberg representing the Griffins. Felderson delivers the laser shot that the Yellow Jackets can't quite get to. In the end, Clay Hartgee and Aiden Caghani for Country Day would claim victory. Hartgee using his soft hands to get Green Hills off their rhythm. Bingo. Country Day's Hartgee and Caghani is your 3 doubles winners who got it done in 2 sets, 6-4 and 6-3. Green Hills and Cranbrook met up in number 4 doubles. Calvi Testi and Ben Conti in white for Cranbrook. Nice smackdown shot for the point. Alex Schwendenman and Thomas Zeng would come out on top of this one for Green Hills. This shot cannot be returned. The fellows from Green Hills took their match in 2 sets, 6-2 and 6-3. Ending the doubles competition with the number 1 flight. Grant Moorhead and Tanner Warners in the far court for Grand Rapids Christian. They can't get to that shot, and that point goes to Green Hills. This match was the quickest one of the day. Green Hills' Henry Branch and Sahil Dinadelu would get the W in 2 sets, both at 6-1.
We worked all season for this moment, so we knew that we'd hopefully have a good showing. My game plan was to get up to net, big serves, and just attack from the beginning, so that put our opponents on the defense. And I think we employed these strategies, and it worked really well.
To the singles flights. Green Hills and St. Clair have a date with each other in every matchup for the singles. This, right here, the number 3 flight. St. Clair's Mike Mascarin in red, exchanging volleys with Rishi Verma. Nice placement by Verma, and the point goes for Green Hills. Mascarin with the serve, putting some muscle into that one. That's an ace for the Saints. Nice shot, bud. Green Hills looking great so far in the finals. Verma with the huge return off the serve. He would go on to defeat his opponent in 2 sets, 6-3 and 6-2. Number 4 singles saw St. Clair, Ian Pinnu, and Green Hills Shakur Rajendra battle it out. Pinnu looks to be in control of this volley. The high ball is money for Pinnu as he smashes this one into the court for the point. This one ended rather quickly. Pinnu and Rajendra with the great back and forth volley. That is until Rajendra lays down a beautiful drop shot. He will claim the top spot in 4 singles for Green Hills in 2 sets, both a 6-3 score. Off to 1 singles now. Merritt Oral from Green Hills taking on Derek Distelrath from St. Clair. Distelrath in the far court. He will take advantage of his opportunity here off the high shot. Great delivery getting the point for the Saints. Merritt Oral now in the far court. These volleys were intense throughout the entire match. Both guys giving it their all. Oral would go the other way with the shot getting the point. In the end, Oral would get the top spot in 1 singles as he won his match in 2 sets, 6-4 and 6-2. Finally, we will end this one with the number 2 singles. Eli Pinnu from St. Clair squared up against Green Hills' Con Oral. This volley right here was a great one as both guys started feeling the rhythm. Oral takes his shot the other way for the point. Eli Pinnu with the serve here. The handle of the ball is going to get away from Oral. Pinnu sees that and will lay down a drop shot. No chance for the Griffin to catch up. Point for the Saints. In the end, it would be Oral, but Pinnu kept it close in the second set. The tiebreaker here. Oral attacks the ball like a man on a mission. That's the point that ends this one. Mission accomplished. Oral won this one in 2 sets, 6-2 and 7-6.
It was really tough. I didn't want to play a third set. I didn't want to give him all that momentum with the second set, and then have to grind out 6 more games. Obviously it was really tight. He really raised the level of his game near the end of the second set, and then I don't know what I did, but I ended up pulling it out somehow.
Ann Arbor Green Hills is your 2019 Division III Boys Tennis State Champions with 39 points.
We like to put a pretty challenging schedule together every year, and this year we bulked it up even more than usual, knowing that I had a strong group of seniors coming back. Had 6 seniors returning from a team that won the state title in Division IV last year, and then added on top of that 3 very strong freshmen. So we went at each other pretty hard in tryouts early in the season, and continued from there. And then again, the schedule was tough. These guys had a sort of desire to make some marks on history and beat some teams we hadn't beaten, and win the Catholic League and win the state tournament, and go undefeated. So we slowly started ticking things off one at a time, but they kept after it and kept working hard and didn't lose sight of those things, and ended up where we wanted to be.
39 of 40 points for Green Hills, near perfection. Congrats. Hey, we're getting set to head to Ann Arbor. Came down to an East versus West clash for supremacy. Don't go anywhere.
There's an old saying, you can never have too many officials. The age of the average official is 52 and getting older all the time. We're constantly recruiting new people, younger people to join us. After you register with the MHSAA, look on the website to find an officials association near you. They'll put you in a position to succeed as an official. We all learned a lot from high school sports, and officiating is a great way to give back to the game. There's help wanted, just whistle.
Touchdown, Falcons!
I'm Ryan Slocum. We head to Division II at the University of Michigan. We'll begin with an all-freshman final in 2 singles. Nolan Covan from Birmingham Groves facing Midland Dow's Colson Wells. Opening set, it's Wells in the far court. He rips the forehand down the line to earn the point. Wells takes the first set 6-4. The top seed, Covan, in the far court now, and this one is too much for Wells to handle. The return goes into the net, Covan hanging tough, but this one would belong to Dow. Colson Wells is the 2 singles champ, winning 6-3, 6-2, bringing home the title as a freshman.
Honestly, I did not even think I was going to make it past the semifinals when I saw the draw come out. Jackson was a tough opponent, finals was tough. Yeah, but it's awesome.
Wells' teammate Sakith Kamaraju has made the final 4 straight years, but has yet to win a title. He tried to get it done against Graham Holly from Portage Northern in 3 singles. This one was an epic fight. Sakith showing off the power for the winner. Holly wasn't backing down. Kamaraju comes to the net. and the Husky rips it past him down the line. This one would go to a third and final frame, and that's where Sakeeth would finally get it done. Sakeeth Kamaraju is the 3 singles champ, 7-5, 6-7, 6-2.
I just feel like it's just a self-belief. The past 3 years, I've just kind of gone into the match like, I don't know if I can win. This year it was different. I approached it as I can win. I worked hard. I knew that, so I think that got me over the top this year.
On to 4 singles. Owen Goodrich from Grand Rapids Forest Hills Northern facing Brett Covan from Birmingham Groves. This is Goodrich picking the corner for the winner. This one would go the full 3 sets, and it's Covan winning the title from Groves 6-2, 7-5, 6-3. In 1 singles, last year's finalist Nathaniel Webster of Matawan looking to finish an undefeated season against Berkeley's Adnan Alusi. The Wildcat would not be denied. Webster shows off one of the best shots you'll ever see in high school tennis. Alusi sends it over his head, answers with the winner between his legs. Incredible! He goes unbeaten, capped by the singles championship 6-1, 6-2.
Oh, it was fun. I've been trying tweeners all season. Most of them haven't gone in, but throughout the season, through a lot of tweener practice, eventually I got pretty good at it. So it was probably the luckiest shot I'll ever hit. I'll never hit a shot better than that.
Moving to 3 doubles, Theodore Melnichuk Gould and Nathan Comerford from Detroit U of D Jesuit took on Jack Sparhawk and Ty Uchman from Forest Hills Northern. This is Comerford at the net. He taps it home to earn the point. But the Cubs would need more of those. The Huskies in the near court now on match point. And that would do it. Sparhawk and Uchman get it done in 3 dubs, 6-4. 7-5. In 4 dubs, Will Hess and Will Costello of Birmingham Groves faced Jake Karegin and Alex McAlop from UD Jesuit. The Cubs showing off the power, slamming it down for the point. But Groves was in the groove. Great volley here. It ends with the backhand winner for the Falcons, and the Wills power their way to the 4 dubs title. 6-2, 6-1. In 2 doubles, Charlie Young and John Dahmer took on Cole Reinbrandt and Justin Lee from GR Forest Hills Northern. Huskies in the near court. Reinbrandt slams it down. It would get returned. The second time it would not. Forest Hills Northern wins the first frame. The second set would go to a tiebreak. The Cubs with a great play at the net to keep it even. The Huskies had match point. Lee was cramping up, but it didn't matter. Reinbrandt with authority to end it. Forest Hills Northern wins 2 dubs, 6-2, 7-6.
It's just all that work that Cole and I put in this summer, just playing 3-4 hours every day. It's just really felt good to see it pay off.
Finally, 2-1 doubles. Kagan Shetterly and Theodore Yaldo from UD Jesuit took on Nav Dalmia and Jeff Consola of Forest Hills Northern. The Cubs hit into the net, and Dalmia is fired up. Jesuit comes right back at him, though. Great shot here. Consola can't get to it. It's a winner for the Cubbies, but they would come in second place in the match and as a team with 25 points because Forest Hills Northern takes 1 dub, 6-3, 6-4, and wins its first state championship since 1998 with 28 total points.
We lost to that Jesuit team last year in the quarters, and I approached Nav right after the season, said we're going to do it. We're going to beat those 2 teams, and it happened, and it just feels so good.
Ever since freshman year, I played 4 singles. I lost in the semis. It was so close, and ever since then, all I wanted was to win the state championship. So it means so much to me that it's my senior year. We won individually, and we won as a team. We did it. Oh, we did it.
So as we leave Ann Arbor, it was 2 Ann Arbor-based schools that duked it out in Midland in Division I. Pretty classic battle. We wrap our coverage next.
You do know you want a contest to spend the whole day with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you just want to sit here and eat this delicious pizza?
We could do other things.
A little help?
That was the best day ever!
Some people will do anything for flavor. Now get a meal deal to fit any budget at the home of flavored crust.
Hungry?
Howie!
It was a perfect fall day at the Midland Tennis Center for the Division I Boys Tennis State Finals. I'm Greg Molson with the highlights, and let's start with the #1 singles final. Clarkston senior Luke Bayless lost in the final as a freshman and in the semifinals each of the past 2 years, but he would not be denied this year. The second seed was taking on 4th seed JJ Etterbeek from Brother Rice. Etterbeek was able to eke out 2 games in the first set, but that was it as Bayless showed off all the shots, coming up with a backhand winner here. Later in the far court, it's Bayless with the overhead smash. The future Michigan State Spartan cruised to a 6-2, 6-love win, ending it with the forehand winner to the corner. Luke Bayless follows in the footsteps of his sister Lexi as a state champion.
I'm just so happy. I mean, I've worked hard the last 4 years for this moment, and I saw my sister do it like 8 years ago or something. She won a state title 2 years in a row, and I was like, this is my chance, and I was just going after it, and I'm just so happy that I finally got it done senior year.
Clarkston was going for another individual title in the #2 singles final with Frank Piana in the near court taking on Troy's Jagan Nalani. Check out the great point here, ending with Nalani's backhand drop shot. The 1 seed beat the 2 seed 7-5, 6-1 for his second individual state title, leading Troy to a 3rd place finish in the team standings. Moving over to 1 doubles, Ann Arbor Hurons Anvit Rayo and Max Brodke were the 2nd seed. It's Brodke showing off the power game at the net. But the top-seeded team of Dhruv Talluri and Siddharth Nagaseti of Okemos matched that power and added some finesse as well. That's Talluri with the winner. Both Talluri and Nagaseti had won doubles titles with other teammates in the past. This year, they won it together, taking it 6-1, 6-3, helping Okemos to a 4th place team finish. The team race would come down to Ann Arbor rivals, Huron and Pioneer. They faced off against each other in the #2 doubles final. Pioneers Brendan Karsh and Aditya Abaraju in the near court. It's Karsh going to the net for the winner. Switching sides of the court, it's the Huron team of TJ Bai and Nick Grosh overpowering the Pioneers. Grosh with the smash at the net. The top seed takes it 6-1, 6-2.
Actually, last year, we choked in the state semifinals, and I actually told him after the match, I promise next year we'll get a state championship.
Yeah, he promised me that we win this year, and we did.
Yeah,
so
and we did. So that's definitely a good feeling.
It's really important.
Huron had another pair of state champs at 4 doubles. Nikhil Gandakota and Vincent Tremonti in the far court. Tremonti with the winner there. Minutes later, it's Gandakota's turn on the great back-and-forth volley. The top-seeded team beat Northville's Rashid Jain and Rohit Kesamneni 6-3, 6-4.
Let's go!
It meant a lot because we also played together last year and we lost in the semifinals. So this year we were hungry and we were motivated to win this year.
Yeah, like you mentioned, we did lose in the semifinals, and that was pretty heartbreaking. But we're really good friends outside of tennis too, and I feel like we have really, really good chemistry. So yeah, it was just really exciting to win.
With Huron in the lead, Pioneer would have to win its final 3 matches to catch the River Rats. Starting in the 4 singles final, Grand Blanc's Daniel Rubin goes cross-court for the winner there. But the Pioneers' Noah Vogel would take over in the battle of the lefties, going to the net for the smash. He wins 6-3, 6-2 to keep the Pioneers' chances alive.
I'm really happy. I'm really grateful to all the time and effort that I put in to get to this
to this position, it's a great feeling. I mean, I can't really describe it in words, and it's just been incredible. Like the entire journey, training with the coaches every day and everything like that. I don't know. It feels great for sure.
That put the pressure on Isaac Herrenkohl to get another win for Pioneer in the 3 singles final, but it was Clarkston's top-seeded Noah Fachewski taking the first set 6-1. Herrenkohl keeps fighting though, coming back to take the second 7-5, going right down the line for the winner. He goes back to the same shot again for another point, finishing off the comeback, taking the deciding third set 6-3.
It feels pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, in the second set I wasn't expecting to, but it feels good to have come back and help my team.
So the team race would come down to one final match at number 3 doubles, with Huron and Pioneer going head to head. The Pioneer team of Evan Rupus and Drake Malcolm in the near court. It's Malcolm helping the Pioneers take the first set 6-2. The River Rats team of Sammy Clyde and Jacob Hajazi bounce back in the second. It's Clyde hitting the winner right up the middle. Huron takes the second 7-5. So it comes down to the final set, and it's the Pioneers winning it 6-3, capping off a great team comeback as Pioneer finishes in a first place tie with Huron. Both Ann Arbor teams share the state title.
I overheard one of our players saying that Isaac had won, and that just kind of let me know hey, that's 2 of them so far, and if we win this one, then we're going to tie it up for the state championship.
I thought it was great. I didn't think we were going to win. We were the 2 seed, and we'd lost to Huron at regionals. So it was really, really good to win.
The title was the first for the Pioneers since 2008, when they won the last of their 8 straight. It's the first for the River Rats since 2016, and they're 6th in the past 12 years.
It feels good, I think some of the boys were a little down because we ended up losing our final match of the tournament, but we still tied a very good Pioneer team for the state title, and it's always nice to finish on top.
It's a great feeling. Anytime you're a part of something like that, I don't mind sharing that at all. We've not been ranked during the season that high. I mean, within the top 5, so to finish, tied for first was a tremendous accomplishment.
Thank you so much for watching this year's Lower Peninsula MHSAA Boys Tennis State Championships. Props to our state champs teams for all their work in putting this together. If you enjoyed the show, please like it and please share it. That is the best thing you can do for us. Let us prove to our potential advertisers that you guys love this coverage. Thanks for watching. State Champs at the State Finals is presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. Also brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. And Hungry Howie's, famous for flavor.